Okay, now we are from here, East Timor, this way up, and then the exit the west side. Start from the east to the west. Now on the south side, all through from here until here. Until here, sorry. So we can go this way. But here we can walk around all the side, all direction. But this not. Okay, Borobudur is the biggest Buddhist temple in the world for single building. And Borobudur is the biggest complex of temple in the world. Yeah, the temple, this is Borobudur, the symbols of microcosmos of Buddhism. The concept, what we call it, mandala. Mandala, the temple is 10 level. They call it Jasa Proti Bumi Sarva. That means 10 stages to get perfection. The bottom part, they call it Kama Datu. Kama is desire, Datu, a wall of desire. Second until fifth level, Rupa Datu. Controlling desire to better, getting better and better. The upper part, Arupa Datu, formless. People who call it Nirvana. Desire, Nirvana. Even though this temple is Buddhist temple, but art and architecture mix Hinduism, Buddhism. Because that time there are two dynasties ruling in the central Java, namely Sanjaya dynasty Hinduism, Thailand dynasty Buddhism. They're living together in harmony. So the temple from the bottom until level 5 is Hindu's art, with fully Javanese architecture. This is the symbol of Hindu. What is it, you know? Swastika. Swastika is going to symbol of it, but don't turn around. It will be different unit, but different direction. First level until fifth level, they have carving, they have relief. The story, totally the relief, there are 3 kilometers length. This is the longest carving in the world. Some narrative, some decorative. Borobudur like textbook, Borobudur like great open book, Borobudur like Buddhist Bible. This is Borobudur temple built on the hill. So that's we call it Borobudur. The name of Borobudur, according to the scientists, according to Mr. Professor Dr. Sumono and Kasparis and Dr. Archaeology, the name of Borobudur derived from Sanskrit. Vihara Borobudur. Vihara means a monastery, Borobudur means a monastery on a hill. So there's no room, no chamber, no place for meditation, no place for offering, like Bali. Into Bali, right? So like all the every temple. Okay, so the upper part, this is Buddhist art, but mixed India and Indonesia architecture. We have stupa, no more carving, but have stupa. Stupa look like bell, you can see from here the dome, but totally 1,473 stupas. But it's unique, 73 of them have Buddha statue inside. And this is we never find in other Buddhist country, only here. The highest level, we visit level 8. Level 9, only for Buddhism ritual. For monk in the morning, 6 o'clock until 8:30. So that they open for the tourists 9 o'clock. After they finish. So before together, anytime they can pray. But this they have no place to pray. People, tourists, many people, too noisy. So that's not even make quota. Only 150 people for one day. 1,000, yeah. That is 150 for one hour. Sorry, for 1 hour. So you're very lucky you get a ticket. Because it's not everybody get a ticket. Not the people suffering. They complain, they cannot get a ticket.
So we had a brief history about this temple, how it was structured. So it's massive. In the middle, you can see the dome. It's like a stupa, and people explain it's like a cosmos or the universe called mandala. So what is mandala? Mandala means not other than the cosmos in which we live. So it has 10 steps, which describes the 10 paths to the enlightenment. So it has a very long stair. So we have to climb up these stairs, long stairs. So it's called Borobudur. Why it's called Borobudur? It's derived from Sanskrit word Vihara Buddha. That means the temple on hilltop. As our guide explained us, our guide is very good. He's explaining everything. Okay. Wow, it's high. Very high. Wow. So, wow. So according to the Tibetan and Himalayan history, it's exactly the place where the great master Suvarnadipa Choselingpa lived with his disciples. So,
You can take a picture now before people on the temple.
okay. Oh, you have to take a picture. So, hopefully I will get it with the other camera. So,
Let me take. Want a picture?
yeah, I have another camera. I just.
Anybody like a picture? Give me your camera. Let me have you. People on the temple. Okay. People on the temple want to take a picture without the people. You just stand there. Yeah. Okay. Look at here.
Look at.
One, two, three. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else want a picture?
So this is the
Okay.
upper part of
on
the
the picture?
temple.
When less people.
No, now it's no people there. But later will more people on the temple.
Wow. Yeah. So,
Take a half.
so
Yes. Yes.
okay.
Okay. All right. So like this, see no people on the temple, only on the bottom. Yeah, one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Now it's start people already on the temple.
Stay alive. Stay alive. We have to go up with the group. So, this is the basement. Now we are going up with our guide. Wow. So we have to scan here. And now I'm going up. So these are all renovated structure. There's our guide. Our guide is here. Mr.
Nice and good, right?
Nice and good. Oh, Artha Tanda. Kind of. Oh, Jamal. Sorry. Jamal.
Everybody here.
So this is the view from here. On the other side. Very nice view through the small hills on the other side.
You can see 104 Buddha statues totally. 247 broken like that. The arm, the right hand, the neck. And then when the Dutch cleared up the ashes in 1835, they put the head, but they not keep it here, not put it back. Why? Maybe on the time they want easy to clear up because they has 3 meters, part of the level. So that they keep the head outside. When they keep the head down there, nobody protect it, nobody take care. And people think useless. So they took the stone for building and a piece of Buddha for private collection. So UNESCO already identified around the world, in national museum around the world, but not written yet. Still on the process. Why? Because UNESCO and government, they want to get from private collector first. In the national museum will be safe. We already identified how many statues there, how many stone there. Already understand, identified. So country responsible about that. Now the problem, the private collection. We find now, if we get back now, send it now. Already 56 head of Buddha returned to Indonesia from private collector, all perfect condition. But the problem, we don't find the place to put back. Why? Because they bring to other country, they change the size on the neck for research, for studying something, not for public. Yeah. So 504. Yeah, all the Buddha here, they still all still good condition, more and a half. And this is not canon. Yeah, a lot of people think canon. This is gravity system to drain out the raining water. Yeah, there's this magic animal in Ganges River in India. This is telling about crocodile, dragon, the elephant, the fish, and the water buffalo. Yeah, that is a Hindu architecture. Even though this temple is Buddhist temple, Asian architecture is the Buddhist temple. Angkor Wat was Suryavarman II. In 12th century, 300 years after Borobudur, and he was in Buddhism. But the king number 7 become Buddhist and take over Hindu temple become Buddhist temple. So that's why you find Hindu temple, you find Buddhist temple together. But here in Jawa, when you see Buddhist temple, you can find a lot of Hindu temple. When you go to Prambanan, you go to Prambanan temple? Yes. When you go to Prama, I recommend you. You see Buddhist temple on the exit, we call it Sam temple, and the most beautiful one that is Plausan temple. The next one. We complain because one complex more than 200 buildings. So Hinduism, Buddhism are living together because at the time one dynasty, two religion. No, one kingdom, two dynasty. Sorry, one kingdom, two dynasty. Yeah. Okay, so that's Hinduism, Buddhism together. But Indonesia is normal, you know. But we have alun-alun, the square, like football court. Around alun-alun, the east side of alun-alun, we have Chinese temple, and then on the north side of alun-alun, we have a church. On the west side of alun-alun, we have mosque. This is we never find in the country except Toronto. Anybody from Canada? No. Toronto has big mosque and big church. It's focus. Java is the most difficult country to become Muslim. Europe on the time already Muslim. Kingdom like Cordova, Andalusia, Alhambra, even Africa, Morocco, yeah, the America continent is Toronto, but here not yet, because Java is very strong about the Hinduism, Buddhism tradition and culture. So that if they come, it's not easy. They will refuse. So they come with culture and tradition. So that here we are the biggest Muslim population in the world, but we are not Muslim country. Just the biggest population. Because in Indonesia we have motto, united in diversity. Yeah. So here we have no Chinese, we have no Indian, you are no Arabian, no European, all Indonesian. Even the Chinese in Indonesia, when we say, "Are you Chinese?" they're angry. When they ask where you come from, they always say, "I'm Indonesian." We won't say like that. I mean, no, sorry, that is like in Malaysia. When I meet Chinese Malaysia, I meet in Thailand or I meet in South Korea, when I bring in some tourists there, I ask me from where you speak Malay? Oh yeah, we live in Malaysia. I said, I live in Malaysia. It's not say citizen. Because Indonesia, we live married. One nation, Indonesia. One country, Indonesia. One language, Bahasa Indonesia. So if you live in Indonesia, you must speak Bahasa. You live in Jawa, that means you have to learn two languages, Bahasa and Jawa. You live in Bali, you have to learn Balinese or Jawa and Indonesia. Yeah, then we declare we are Indonesia. We are the biggest population in the world and not the fourth after USA. Yeah, so India, China. India, you got the fourth one. India, China, United States, and okay. This is Nusantara, origin name of Indonesia. Who give it the name of Indonesia? Portuguese. 1,400 Portuguese came here, they call it Indo-Esos. Indo mean India, Essos Island. Because the culture, the tradition, the religion same like in India. And then they export all the spices to Europe. The first buyer Dutch and British. So that came here 1,500 something like that. Came 150 came here, and then after that British 100 years later, and then Japanese. So Portuguese, Dutch, British, Japanese 1942 until 1945, very short. Yeah. So that is they call it Indo-Essos. When the Dutch they call it India Belanda. And then they changed when the British came here, they call it East Indies, East India. So that PUC, East Indies Moscow. Yeah, that is very famous here. The community here, the time Java coffee until now in Europe. Because the time that have a good market French. When people drink wine. And then that they introduced the Java coffee. And then everybody drink coffee. They change from bar become coffee shop. But we feel better. Kamada too down there. Because breezy. When down there we are suffering. But getting here we try to control it. So that I don't start to walk up. I just to see that how you control the side. We have to learn the way of fire. And when we find cement here, this is by Dutch, by Isharman. In 1890, Isharman, he want to know what is inside this big building. He put big room inside. They open. When they open down there, inside that, they found the relief, the beautiful carving. And then they document it. They took a picture. The photographer named Kasian Cepas. He's Javanese boy, but adopted by Dutch. So his name Cepas. His name Kasihan. You know what the meaning of Kasihan? Yep. Kasihan is what the pity. Because on that time when his mother pregnant of him, his father died. When he born, his mother died. And then his grandma gave him name Kasihan. Adopted by that Kasian Cepas. He's very famous photographer at that time. In not only in Holland, even in Europe. Yeah, so the picture they keep in Leiden University in Holland. In 1990, 100 years later, they sent a picture of Indonesia. So later you can see on the exit we have museum. You don't need to pay anymore. Just you want to show Borobudur during the Dutch period, before restoration, after restoration, and during the Merapi volcano. Yeah, you can see that. That is already include your ticket here. And the negative film still in Holland. The negative film still in Holland, not written yet. Why? Because we still refuse. Because of the climate, the weather. Because we have only two seasons, wet and dry. We call it hot, wet, and hot dry. Because hot every day. Yeah, like now. Hot? You feel that, right? Yeah. Okay, we go here.
tanta di korangi di kumbadi deshe karijawslanga di til toza sumdoa toza sumdegi dokam sokam sumekam ane binis tungyores tanda nga di sa di dokam res 아니 다들
Alright, stop.
디기 꼬바디다 먼저 보르보도르 곰바디기 네 꼬바 아니 먼저 디 가서 거래 감숨 야면은 더 감숨 숨에 감 충격을했어도 디니 땡큐 디 오만다 디 베트코라 드럽 개발 시행벌했어도 드럽 개발 시행체 근데 아니 다 뒤값서 아니 낭배 템바다 힌두 템바 야침부 쇼시 다르서로 tanda di temba diane enda nangbe temba da changpa nyamche tanda da di Indonesia la zoro di da konsu di kajigi da chuluchi duchi kaji di nyamcha di roya di da turab gyabala sheng dine turab da chungi je de ba peche nyamcha do insar de komba di chaza nyamcha do 티 꾸든 상황 우 상황 짠 캐사도 꾸다 라바든 상황 tor사도 때문에도 안델라디 먼저 된다디 추싱 냐다 추싱이 디 전제 디제 간제 어두스네 다 식소디 제기 내가 되더니 저럽 죽고서 나는 곳에서 지금 계좌 다 계좌 제일 지금 계좌 굽주 계주 굽주 되봐 곳에서래 두신당 아주 되네 야 도갈라 그래 이 도갈라다 두시네
This is good angle, take a picture, no people there with that.
Yeah.
Rebuild, but put back on the original place and never change the size. Yeah, never change the position. Most of the temple, that is change the position. Why? Because they build the slope of the mountain or on the mountain because of sliding. You go to Sumatra because of river. A lot of in Borneo under the river. But here under the volcanic ash. Yeah, so when we open, still good condition. Then we compare in another place. We have in Cirebon, we found there through the temple, but under the water. This is telling about Buddha's story life. Buddha was a prince from Kapilawastu kingdom. His father named King Chudadarana, his mother named Queen Maya. He was born from Hindu family. Buddha was born 623 BC. Before Christ. A week after even his mother died, and he take care by his aunt Gautami. And then 19 years old, royal family need him become a king, become a successor of the kingdom. So he must marry. I don't see Buddha married, but Prince Siddhartha Gautama was married before becoming Buddha. He have one son named Rahul, and then he left the family. He wandering, and then he meditation under the Bodhi tree. This is Bodhi tree. Buddha he got enlightenment when he meditating under the Bodhi tree. So then we call him Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. Buddha not the name of the person. Buddha someone got body. Body means illumination. This is about Buddha's story life. He actually 1 minute, we need 2 hours, only 1 hour. This is 2 hours. How about the lower part? Hello. This is paradise bird. Yeah. This is represented the mountain, this is the jungle, the kinara on the jungle, but kinara always they're following that the people that helping make people happy.
Are they twins?
Yeah. Sudana, this is Sudana, Prince. Yeah, correct. Oh, this is twin, correct. Yeah. Kinara, Kinari. Kinara male, Kinari female. This is paradise bird. Hinduism, Buddhism believe in when you are now your life, you make everything good to other people. When you're happy, you share your happiness, make other people happy. Happiness will be forever. And then when you pass away, when you die, you go to Nirvana. That Kinari follow you. Kinari follow you, will entertain you. The same like in Muslims say, you have cat. When you die, a cat will bring you to the gate of heaven, not to heaven, but to the gate of the heaven, and then let you to go. This is in Muslim, but cat. Yeah, so that in Jawa you see everywhere cat. You go to Bali, everywhere dog. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just explain you the interesting thing. People to explain all. Yeah, this is telling about reincarnation of Bodhisattva, become a merchant. Yeah, so he visited one island to other island with a boat. And then he helping the people. Yeah. And then the upper part is telling about Buddha when Buddha Gautama on the Ganges River. Two kind of material, volcanic rock, and but this 100% all that is volcanic rock. And the builder not use men, but they make like Tetris. First they cut the stone block by after that they build the space, they cut like L. They cut like T, Z, male and female system. They set on the wall. But here we find the stone with the dot, with a mark on the middle of it. This is new stone. New stone during a second restoration by UNESCO. We're not allowed to make new relief. Actually, we can make it much better than original one. But you're driving from Jogja, 15 kilometers from here, On the way, you see people making statues. 3 village. Everybody work for that. Like in Bali, they say Bulan Batu. Bulan Batu is same. And then after even we took it down, we changed origin stone. So that's why here we find this is look better than here. This is look like new than others. Yeah. Because we found later this more protection under the soil, under the ash, volcanic ash. But the color, the golden color, is not original color. They painted by the Dutch after the first restoration because I want to make good picture all the time. We have problem with the color because damage. Yeah, the stone is damaged. This is still good condition like here. Why? Because water pressure from inside and the color blocked to the stone force. And then because the pressure for long time and then the skin of stone broken, but still good condition, then you compare on the short side. The short side more damage because the sun not enough like this. We cannot clean the color, but we cannot clean it, so we never clean. So that now how to protect it, the carving, we stop the water. So before water coming out everywhere here, and then we stop it, inside we put waterproof, what we call it, araldite, we got donation from Germany. So they took it down all stone block by block, and then they check inside, they found hill. And then we are worried because water makes some erosion, so now down there they make concrete slab. But we don't change the size, they cut the hill. They put the stone all same like original place. Yeah. And then behind they put lead, and then up there to drain all the water, you put lead. You see the lead layer there? You have to drain all the water like here. So water from that, because waterproof here, water coming down, and from that to here, the drainage system. 1, 2, 3. And then here every 1 meter, we have drainage system. This is for controlling the drainage system to open. Water coming out from there before. Every corner, we have 100 drainage system all around. Everybody want to take a picture before we go up? You want to take a picture of the gate, the way to heaven. The way to heaven. We go up here. Everybody want to take a photo of the step or the gate first?
I want to go to heaven.
Oh, you want to go to the heaven? Wait. Now you start to walk. You go.
Okay.
Go. Okay, top.
Up to the top.
Yeah.
Can you climb up to the top?
Yes, you go up to the top. Okay. Yeah, we go level 8. Okay? Wait for them. Come on.
Oh, I thought.
Anybody want to take a picture of the gate? Because the sound there is good.
Thank you so
No?
much.
Yes, no? Okay, we go up. You want to go up, Asher? To the top? You want to go?
Okay.
Everybody go up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Wow.
I'll take a picture of good landscape from you. Lumayan, Mbak.
Iya.
Nanti kalau cenanya udah kondor berarti kalorinya udah turun.
Lutut lumayan pegal.
So now all the Buddha here with the hand is Dhyana Mudra. We call it Dhyana meditation. Jadi meditation Buddha. If you like to take a picture of Buddha meditation, this is one is nice. Okay, you can sit down there. So please sit down. Can sit down, please. Okay, I will explain you about the Buddha hand position. You can sit here. Yes, please. And sit down. Okay, 504 Buddha statues here. If you see, when from the east until now we are the west. If we walking around, we find that Buddha different hand position. All the Buddha on the east side. We start from the east, left hand here, right hand like this. We call it Bhumi Spar Samudra. Bhumi's ground, touching the ground, touching the earth as witness. Why? That is that story. You remember the story of you know the story of Moses, Prophet Moses. He have stick. He open the ocean. Shoot and then close the eye. Stop it for a minute. Stop it for a minute. Take it out. Rest. Blood circulation. So this meditation. And then on the north side, you just click on the north side. No fear of danger. Buddha level 6, one level facing all direction, they had like this. We call it Vitar Kamudra, giving instruction or teaching. And the last Buddha, all the Buddha in Nirvana inside the Stupa, Buddha with hand like this. Dharma Chakra Mudra, turning the wheel. India, Sri Lanka, Indonesia is like this. But you go to China, like this. China like this. This is Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Buddha, Buddha Gautama, Dharma. Dharma is your authority to Sangha. Sangha to everybody. Same like in Muslim, say, Hablum minallah, Hablum minannas. Annas, that means everybody. That means we cannot stay alone. We need other people. Got to respect what each other. Like Buddha said, good meditation to charity. Because a lot of people very religious. They go to the temple, go to the church, go to the mosque every day, but they don't care people around suffering. They must balance. You have become a king, you are not. You don't have a king. You have become boss, manager, you are nothing. You don't have a. So that means we need each other. Buddha teach. Muhammad also teach. Jesus also teach. Because Muhammad, Jesus says, Dumba. For the first time by Sharia, from Iraq, by Sharia, that means the rule of Muslim cannot use. And then when 9 missionaries from Gujarat, from Yaman, yeah, from Saudi Arabia, and a local missionary come to Java with the tradition, with the culture. When they become good farmers, they have all become good. When they're farmers, they teach them all become good farmers. Yeah. When they not go to school, they teach them how to read in Arabic. So that until now, we are in Indonesia, the kid, 3 years old, we started introduce the learning the Arabic. So everybody can read Arabic. I mean, most can read Arabic. Yeah, so because I have put it like that. So at the time, this is the media for learning the way of life. Buddha is actually a way of life. Buddha, the code of morality. Buddha is so different like Hindu. Even Buddha was born from Hinduism. Hindu belong to Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Brahma, God of creator. Vishnu, protector. Shiva, destroyer. But in Indonesia, we don't have Hindu Krishna, Hindu Vishnu, Hindu Shiva. Hindu believe Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. In other countries, they believe you are Hindu Shiva, you are Hindu Krishna, you are Hindu Vishnu. Okay, now we go to Nirvana. All right. Time.
Nirvana.
This nice weather today. Must be very hot now. Must be, so that you are very light.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky Ali. So now we are going to the Nirvana stage. So hot.
In the relic like Burma, Thailand, Sri Lanka, here they put the nail, the teeth, the hair, they put it. But look at here, the whole of the Stupa diamond, the whole up there square, and then on the big one nothing. This means different level of nirvana for different karma of people. So which for the people they get it when they come over there, they get lower, middle, or highest. Diamond means when you stay one leg, you're not stable. It's very difficult to go up, but must be fall. But when you are the square stable, two legs, it's not fall down, but went up better, better. So then the top is nothing, that means purity. We have 72.